Welcome to Tark Talk on TwinCities.com. Well, we got another week of football, and a lot of things have been happening around Minnesota. We not only have two quarterbacks that have experience, we got three. And normally the teams can only dress two, and I understand that Josh Freeman is going to be not dressed out for this game because he's learning the offense. And then we got another quarterback coming to town, Cam Newton. And here's Cam Newton, who led Auburn to a national championship, unbelievable year, big, strong, makes all the throws, freakish athlete, can run a 4.4, 4.5 40, weighs 250 pounds, 6'5", 6'6". And yet, you look at their quarterback ratings and he's way down the line. He really hasn't developed like everybody thought he would develop. And quite frankly, I thought this would be a breakout year for Cam Newton. But it hasn't been a breakout year for Cam Newton. Does that sound familiar to you people in the Twin Cities? We're worried about Christian Ponder. Hasn't had a breakout season. Josh Freeman got knocked out of Tampa Bay because he was there 4 years and 4 games, and they cut him, put him on waivers, didn't even trade him. Here's a guy that was a first-round draft pick, thrown for 4,000 yards a couple of years. Many people thought he was a franchise quarterback. He's only 25. And here he's been put on waivers, and now he's a Minnesota Viking. Probably won't play this week, probably won't dress this week. But you can rest assured he's going to play sometime. You know, the people have often said if you have 2 quarterbacks, you don't have one. Well, if you have 3, you don't have one. But I think it's okay, because we need to find somebody that can play. Is it going to be Matt Castle? Is it going to be Ponder? Is it going to be Josh Freeman? Didn't cost us a draft choice, and I think it's probably a pretty smart thing. Cam Newton is sitting there at Carolina. I don't know if they have another choice. They've got to live or die with Cam Newton, and you would certainly think he could play, but something's wrong. And then we see Peyton Manning and Tony Romo put up, 99 points in a game, throw for 500 yards each or thereabouts. And then we see Tom Brady, who is an icon. Tom Brady has been the equal at least to Peyton Manning. He puts up 6 points, 2 field goals, throws for under 200 yards. In that game, Cincinnati versus New England, 2 teams that have done all right this year, they put up a total of 19 points. What gives? How can you have 99 here and 19 here? Now, you want me to give you the answer? I don't know. It's puzzling that happens, because it is a wide open offense now, isn't it? Spread the field out. We got the fastest receivers and big tight ends, the biggest tight ends I've ever seen in pro football. We have one there in Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph is really good. I like to see us go to him more, because these tight ends have a mismatch. Tony Gonzalez is 37 years old. And in the last 2 weeks, he's caught 22 passes. It's hard to even defend him in the red zone. He's a basketball player. He's got great hands. He's got great size. And that's what's going on with the tight end position. And we've got tight ends that can be that kind of weapon all over the field. And then we've got fast receivers with great hands, and we can spread them out 4 wide. We ought to be scoring a lot of points and put the pressure on the defense. Some are, and a lot aren't. And then we go to San Francisco. Quarterbacks again, because that's what we talk about, because it's a quarterback league. Here's Colin Kaepernick, who was just off the charts last year, right? Team goes to the Super Bowl. They were a play away from winning that. He was great, throwing, running, leading. San Francisco plays really great against a good Houston team, and they beat Houston handily. Kaepernick completed 6 passes. The 2 weeks before, he put 3 points on the board and 7 points on the board. What's happening? Maybe I'll have an answer for you next week, but I do know this. Quarterbacks make a difference, and you cannot have consistency without a consistent quarterback. And now in Minnesota, we have 3 guys. All of them have talent. All of them have shown they can play at some level. We need one of those 3 to step up and be the guy. I loved what Matt Castle did over in London. Let's hope that we can be able to choose one of the three by the time this season's over who could be the quarterback for now and for the future of our Viking franchise. Have a good week.